All right, back with another one. Continuing down our rap and hip hop or rap that I've never heard, um, and continuing on with the Aesop rock journey, and continuing on with trying to hit some YouTube comment suggestions. Sorry, I was off on like a spring break hiatus, so I didn't really react for the last week or so. But we're going to get back at it, and we're going to get to some of these that we missed and slowly move through these. Hopefully, I can release a video or two every day for a little while and kind of catch up. Really been enjoying the Aesop rock. It's like rap is so far out of my like wheelhouse of stuff that I would usually seek out or listen to that I'm really interested in digging into it. Um, I do plan to continue to do things the way I've been doing them, to the chagrin of many. I know sometimes people just want to watch somebody sit there uninterrupted and bob their head and smile and make very few comments and just listen to a song for the first time that they have heard and love, and they want to see somebody else react to it. I will try to do that balance a little bit better and less musical breakdown and discussion on the musicianship and what I'm hearing in the band or samples and the production. But that's what I'm going to be doing. If you want to listen to the song, listen to the song. I'll put the original video that I'm watching link in the description. If you want to find another reactor that's just going to sit there and listen to it, that's awesome. If this isn't your thing, if you don't want to hear me give some musical insight, then sorry, that's not what you're looking for. But that's what I like to do. I'm a music guy, not as much a lyric guy. I'll try to do my best, especially with rap, trying to get into the lyrics, 'cause I know it's mostly about that. But yeah, just kind of little disclaimers I'm going to give here for a little while before my videos, so people aren't, they can flip it right away if they're not into that. I will try to balance it a little bit more and only stop it, a couple of times throughout the song. But I will be doing some musical breakdown. I mean, I've got 30 years of experience playing almost all of these instruments that we're hearing, at least intermediate to advanced level. I'm a percussionist, and then everything else kind of grew from there. And so we're going to get into stuff, and I'm going to provide some insight and stuff that might help teach people, quasi-educational. It might, other musicians might be able to have conversations with me in the comments about how I'm right or wrong, or what they think or hear, or what they can appreciate, and steer me in other directions to other songs maybe that I'd like. So, so far it's been working pretty good. But yeah, just want to give that quick disclaimer, and we're going to get to this one. Aesop Rock Pigs is the name of the song. And this, I think this is a lyric video. It says with lyrics. So we're going to get into this other Aesop Rock. I've been really liking it and getting into his stuff. So let's try this one.
Hey.
Oh yeah, someone said this had a country feel. Leo Guy 802
What are you doing?
requested this.
Right now, what are you doing?
Highly recommended it.
What are you doing?
Oh, and I might jam along with
Yeah.
them a little bit too, so don't be offended.
Yes,
That's
sir.
how I like to listen to music.
Put change in
Non-
put change in this cup.
Improvisationists might not quite get that, but
What's that weirdo with the fucking kazoo?
just a drop D or close to D.
Hey. Sharks in a dunk tank, vipers in the garden. Locusts stole the groceries out the local farmer's market. All God's greatest soul positions. Some are violent, some are victims. Each alive is an equal and vital piston I support. So when the piranhas on to New York, my daddy long legs dangle to mangle for sport. And while I'm bringing every dink in the kingdom with open wings, it all boils down to them shit-soaked pigs. Pigs, the pigs, the dregs of what y'all aim for. The gluttonous muddy stomachs under the pudgy cake hole. The two-track brainiac using the food and payroll. That chew up and consume every cookie, crumb, and peso. And place a cloven move on a lucrative one, convenient as the bourbon odor. Smokers cough smolder off the cohiba. If Noah had the benefit of hindsight on his ship, he could have snatched 2 unicorns and left behind the motherfucking pigs. Goddamn pigs.
Okay, so this is like, reminds me of like
Take money,
9 Inch Nails Piggy Pigs.
White load pigs, let's make a deal.
Of course.
When all the wolves and woolly wigs have huffed and puffed and blew the bricks.
So why does this guitar like, yeah, it's like, it sounds like sounds like Cowboy by Kid Rock or something. I know that's probably a horrible call, but almost probably sacrilegious. That wasn't just happenstance.
Hopefully the crack in his armor spreads to his avarice. Never that. Wilbur's multiply quicker than triples and 100 triples and fistfuls, but it was all bells and whistles. Bougie this and bougie that. War picker pussycat. Blitzy to the pork ribs. Had the gold leaf to booby traps. Powder pink double-breasted mess of mud and money. Waddle off the fire to make a stubborn tummy roggle. And while I don't really know the working details of your tribes, I know that that's one ugly fucking tie. Asshole pigs.
Okay, great chorus. I love how all those verses drop at the end of that for the last 4 counts or whatever that is, and then drops in pigs, and that's just so good. I love the dude's tone of voice, and I know like typically when you hear like vocal tone, it's like a singer. Not always, apparently. I never thought I would get into the tone of a rapper's voice so much. But it's just so round and full, but yeah, biting, and there's like some edge to like kind of like his delivery of like, not that he's like angry, but there's just that he's like, maybe he is. I mean, he's talking about the pigs, the you know, hey piggy 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 pig pig, you know, the businessmen, the people that are gobbling everything up, and they're in politics, and they're the bankers, and they're the, you know, the Wall Street executives and the big CEOs, and they're all just pigs gobbling up all your money and taking everything, every last thing that they can get, and they're just covered in mud, they're covered in blood, you know. It's like, yeah, maybe he is pissed off, and it's kind of coming through. I mean, he always kind of sounds a little bit, not necessarily pissed off, but just like, he has that little bit of that edge. Like, you can tell he's from New York. But yeah, it's so good. But yeah, there's like, I shouldn't say it, but like the acoustic guitar with the cool like backbeat, and it's really low in the back, which, you know, I kind of wish it was a little bit louder, but it could just be my headphones or something too. But I mean, we want to focus on his rapping, so, but it kind of reminded me of like you know, Kid Rock cowboy guitar, or, you know, something like that, just because it's a rap song. There's probably a million other, you know, country rock or southern rock songs that it could sound like, or southern blues songs, like, but it's obviously in like a D minor pentatonic, slightly detuned. I'm pretty well in tune, I believe. But yeah, really liking it so far. Love this chorus. Let's get back in. Let's come right back before the chorus, and then we'll let this play out. I might jam with it a little bit. Be forewarned. Go to the next video if you don't want to hear this shit. So.
Ugly fucking tie, asshole pigs. Goddamn pigs.
The harmonica.
Pop belly pigs.
Hell yeah.
Punch drunk pigs. Take money pigs. Loudmouth pigs. Wide load pigs. Let's make a deal. Apple in his mouth. Maraschino eyes. Yep. Party like the Butcher Boys. Cleaver is alive. I'm mosey in a 16 hours of smoke in the mystic winter. To see the county fair's blue ribbon winter is dinner. Then dance until the sun has kissed your blisters in the morning, as the misery was dormant and divvied in crispy portions. Corporates want to lure him and whore him. Or does he hoard the corporates to expand the more important forums for him? Push the more
dude, his delivery there is so cool. It's like legato.
mine. Plus I toss a token where I go, directly to the
Got
ones
that New
who
York
shovel
accent
shit
in there.
yellow snow. This little piggy went to the market with a target and will subsequently know the armor-piercing forks of farmers. Final words for the finer birds taking notes. I dig a chicken pigtails, that's all folks. Pigs, goddamn pigs, pot-belly pigs, punch-drunk pigs, sick money pigs, loudmouth pigs, white-low pigs. Let's make a deal.
Oh, where are we? Cool. The little like Jimi Hendrix playing the trumpet with your mouth. Yeah. Or like he's doing a little hand trumpet thing there. City sounds speeding off. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Liked that. Man, I was trying my best to keep up with the lyrics and trying to understand all of like the I'm not a literature guy. I'm not a lyric or like a writer at all. I'm more of like a improvisation jammer, musical communicator, that kind of thing. Call me lazy, call me unschooled. I don't care what you want to call me, but um, I was trying my best to get all of those, get some of those lyrics and understand the kind of the loose connections and the what's the word for it? Kind of the symbolism and stuff that he was saying. He's an extremely intelligent writer, and I don't know writing very well, but I know it enough to know that like he's not just it's not like he's just coming out and saying something. He's there's like everything's got like a dual meaning. It's like everything he's rapping about can kind of has that dual meaning almost like, and he's just so smart about putting it together lyrically as far as the words that he uses. And then you add on top of that lyrically how he puts syllables and rhythms together and how he uses the tone of his voice and his mouth shape and does things with his mouth when he's like there was that when I said it sounded like legato notes, like, you know, where notes legato means it's kind of like drawn out and there's not any space between the notes. It's like the opposite of staccato, where staccato is, like that, where legato would be like chords with no space in between them. And he kind of was able to do that with his mouth a little bit. And like in between the words and the syllables, he was making that tone and that noise with his mouth of the word and drawing it out and extending it, and like that kind of that New York accent maybe lends itself to being able to do that, because he kind of had that that coffee twalk, type of a thing a little bit, but so good, dude. Chorus just rocked. I know it's a rap song, but I liked that chorus a lot. Just pigs and then drops, and it's just like, oh, and that beat just hits, and you're just like, yeah, these fucking pigs, and you can totally like commiserate with the fact that all these rich pigs have like ruined so many people's lives, and inadvertently or advertently, I don't know, but yeah, really cool. Liked that song a lot. Pigs. Yeah, it kind of did have that country vibe, man, that harmonica in there and stuff. So really cool. I like all the different kind of styles of the samples that he raps with. Really cool. Yeah, so that was a good suggestion. Leo guy 802, nice work. All right, until the next one, peace.